Alex, I don't know if you remember this. I was at your camp years ago covering your camp for Watch Fox, and I remember you told me how much you love women's basketball because the fundamentals are so present in the game. Well, since then, the game has exploded even more. What's it been like for you to watch how much it has really just taken over these past few years?
Well, it's been great, and I watch probably more women's basketball than I do men.
Really?
I watch more men's basketball during the playoffs.
Of course, yeah.
But I watch the women's game during the season, because it's a shorter season, and I think that that's due to a lot of the college players that have come out, the women players that are so talented, and a lot of that happened here at USC with Dawn Staley.
Mm-hmm.
And the players that she's brought forth and all of the other players. But the women's game is like the NBA game may have been when I played. They're fundamentally sound. They're they're not dunking the ball yet. Some of them are.
Yeah.
But they're just pure. They just play the game like it's supposed to be played. Mm. They shoot threes, but they don't shoot a whole lot of threes. And, got players that are just talented. And we've got the players that are coming out.
Yeah.
It only gets better. Caitlin Clark, what she does on the court, she just brought a different type of talent to the game. And then you've got Juju Watkins coming out at some point. And she's going to be another talent.
Yeah.
That's going to be special. And they've got a lot of special talents. We've produced a few players out of the Gamecock group. And, I'm looking forward to seeing all of them develop and be good. But women's basketball is on the rise now.
It is. And I think, too, when you just think of here in Columbia, I know Dawn and the Gamecocks lost in the national championship, but to consistently be in that position, is hard to do. It's very easy to win once and then never get close again. But to consistently put your team, put your program in those winning positions is also something that is very hard to do. And I'm going to be shocked if they're not in
They'll
Phoenix. I think Phoenix is next year.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if they're not back in the Final Four next year.
So will I. I got a lot of faith in Coach Staley. She's put some talented players together. But the rest of the league, the rest of college basketball is only getting better. They're going to be seeing a big exponential growth coming up because they've got a new collective bargaining agreement that they're negotiating. So hopefully the women will start getting paid a lot better, and they don't have to go all out of the country. And they will get paid better, so that'll keep a lot of players here, and then they're adding teams. It's like it reminds me of how the NBA grew. Because when I played, there wasn't a Memphis, there wasn't a Orlando, there wasn't a Charlotte. They added those teams over the years, and the WNBA is doing the same thing, and it's going to be great.
It is going to be great. It's been amazing too. I think the college game has grown so much now. We're seeing it kind of go into the WNBA. Now that league is growing so much, and that has been a lot of fun to watch.